For the first time since Kevin Garnett put on a green jersey 5 years ago, the Celtics owned a 4-game losing streak going into last night's game against the Pacers. But with the help of KG and the return of Avery Bradley, the Celtics' defense was back, and so was a notch in the win column. He's been called the John Wayne of pitching coaches, but will the no-nonsense approach of new Red Sox manager John Farrell work here at Fenway Park? Dustin Pedroia, for one, thinks it will. Here at BU Agganis Arena, it's been a tumultuous year on and off the ice for head coach Jack Parker and the BU Hockey Terriers. But tonight, they have a chance to put the attention back on the ice as they take on Maine. We'll talk with head coach Jack Parker coming up next in sports. From Agganis Arena, I'm Darwin Zook. The Dropkick Murphys' founding father, Ken Casey, has created a boxing event that is music to his charity's ears. It's all happening right here tonight at the House of Blues Boston. Ready to go a few rounds? Let's go weigh in. Irish eyes are smiling here at the House of Blues Boston as Dropkick Murphys' lead man Ken Casey throws the fighting event of the year with Danny O'Connor headlining a Boston vs. New York fight to benefit the Clatta Fund.
It's a great night. It's full house and people excited to have boxing back, and guys are putting on a good show so far. So yeah, Danny's gonna bring it.
Thanks, guys. It's another red carpet weekend here in Boston. This time, Adam Sandler has brought his Grown Ups 2 crew here to the That's My Boy premiere. It's another star-studded scene. Let's go meet some of the Hollywood heavy hitters. With Adam Sandler for the That's My Boy premiere, and you're also in town filming Grown Ups 2 right now. It seems like to be a summer thing.
I like summertime in New England. I do miss the winters. I miss shoveling. I like playing hoop with you when you're not kneeing me for no reason.
Limb today, though.
You look good, by the way, bud.
Celtic green.
Yeah, I even did that. I'm not even a Celtic fan, and I want him to win that bad.
Well, you even helped change the time here tonight to make sure people could watch, so you get the Boston insanity.
And Adam plays a great character. Donnie Berger is similar to certain dads that may have
a few issues.
Problems. Yeah, exactly. Had some problems in New England.
And everyone talks about the Happy Madison family atmosphere, and of course I notice it too.
3, 2, 1, stop
All the actors and actresses talk about it. How important is that to you to have that sense of camaraderie on set all the time?
That makes you feel comfortable being around your buddies.
He cares about everyone that he's grown up with. He makes sure that everyone, is working and everyone feels good. And
Boston is certainly proving to be fertile ground for movie making, especially for Adam Sandler's Happy Madison Productions. For Dirty Water TV, I'm Darwin Zook. Back to you guys. 1510 NBC Sports Radio in Boston. This is the Boston Sports Stamp. We're going here on a Friday, finishing off your work week here today. Looking forward to the weekend and more March Madness action all weekend long. And the last game, just to touch on right now, Syracuse. It's funny, Syracuse, they play the same matchup zone. Teams plan for it, they plan for it, and then it comes to game time, and they can't. They upset number 1 seed Indiana, and they hold Indiana to 50 points in the game. 50 points. For a team that was dominant all season. This is a number 1 team, the Hoosiers. How does Boeheim do this? We've been talking March Madness, both at Division I and Division III level. And it's interesting to look at both. We're not pigeonholed into one thing.
It's a championship game.
Exactly. It's a championship game, and Dave Hickson was on. Great to have him with us. We're going to switch gears. Victoria's fired up. She has a Red Sox shirt on today. We're going to talk with Emily Benjamin of the Boston Globe.
The shirt is tighter.
I knew you were going there. I knew it.
Asking.
We'll debate that coming up in the next segment. You're listening to the Boston Sports Stamp on 1510 NBC Sports Radio, Boston. We'll talk to Dugan Fife. He's a Michigan alum, part of that Fab Five, Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose years, and really fun interview being able to talk to him about his perspective, because it wasn't just that, it was the Michigan glory years back then with the football team and Desmond Howard winning the Heisman and Charles Woodson and the hockey team in the Frozen Four. It was like this golden age of Michigan, and Dugan Fife was there for all of that. And he had an interesting take on, he knew Brady long before Brady was Brady, so he has a New England connection there too, and he kind of had some interesting scouting report back in the day looking at that for Dugan Fife. So jam-packed show. Let's get right into it. Ready for the wake-up call?